Welcome to the Maestro Sersea Podcast, where English learners worldwide learn and increase fluency in American English. Hi, I'm Maestro Sersea, and I'm happy to share this podcast with you. I've been teaching English to English learners in Southern California, United States of America, for over 30 years. I have published over 1,000 YouTube educational videos, as well as a variety of educational books for English learners on Amazon. I am the founder of California International Online School, a private online school for American English learners, as well as eLearning USA, offering Zoom webinars, conversation practice, online courses, and numerous online English learning resources. With your investment of time, positivity, hard work, and determination, you too can become more fluent in American English. This podcast will help you improve your American English comprehension and communication skills. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the 26th episode of the Learn American English with Maestro Sersea podcast. Today we're going to focus on techniques to improve listening skills for American English learners. Improving listening skills in American English for learners can seem tough, but there are practical techniques you can use to get better. One effective method is to immerse yourself in the language as much as possible. This means listening to American English every day. You can do this by watching American movies, TV shows, or even listening to podcasts and music. The key here is consistency. The more you listen, the better you'll get at understanding. Another technique is to practice active listening. This means not just hearing the words, but also paying attention to how they're said. Notice the tone, speed, and emotion behind what's being spoken. You can practice this by repeating phrases out loud exactly how you hear them, mimicking the intonation and rhythm of the speaker. This exercise will help you catch nuances of the language that you might miss otherwise. Lastly, engaging with native speakers as much as possible can dramatically improve your listening skills. If you have friends who are native American English speakers, try to have regular conversations with them. If not, there are many online communities and language exchange sites where you can find partners to practice with. Speaking and listening to native speakers will not only improve your comprehension, but also your pronunciation and fluency in American English. Remember, patience and persistence are key. Improving your listening skills takes time, but it's definitely achievable with consistent practice. In this episode, you will listen to Chapter 6 of How to Improve English Listening, an English Learner's Guide, an ebook with audio, translation, and artificial intelligence chatbot tutorial support. Available for free on my website at www.sersea.com. That's www.sersea.com. Thank you.
Chapter 6: Techniques to Improve Listening Skills. Listening Comprehension Exercises. Listening comprehension is a skill that cannot be underestimated when it comes to language learning. As an English learner, improving your listening skills is crucial for effective communication and overall language proficiency. By sharpening your listening skills and reinforcing your comprehension abilities, you can unlock a whole new level of understanding and fluency in English. In this subchapter, we will explore the benefits of improving your listening skills and the exercises that will help you achieve this goal. By engaging in various types of listening exercises, such as short conversations, lectures, and interviews, you will not only enhance your ability to understand spoken English, but also develop important skills and strategies that are essential for effective listening comprehension. Each type of listening exercise serves a unique purpose and contributes to your overall improvement. Short conversations provide an opportunity to grasp everyday language and improve your ability to understand informal speech. Lectures, on the other hand, allow you to dive deeper into academic or specialized topics, helping you expand your vocabulary and grasp complex ideas. Interviews expose you to different speaking styles and help you understand different accents and speech patterns. As you engage in these exercises, you will develop key skills and strategies that will serve you well in your language learning journey. You will learn to preview the material, focusing on key information that will guide your understanding. You will also learn to use context clues to fill in gaps and make educated guesses about unfamiliar words or phrases. Note-taking and summarizing the main points of the listening material will further enhance your comprehension and retention. To further strengthen your listening skills, we will also delve into exercises that focus on identifying main ideas and supporting details. These exercises will teach you to recognize key information and distinguish between essential information and additional details. By using context clues and logical reasoning, you will be able to determine the main points of the listening material and effectively extract the necessary information. Understanding implied meaning and making inferences are essential skills in language comprehension. Through exercises designed to develop these skills, you will learn to recognize implicit information and draw conclusions based on the listening material. Paying attention to tone, attitude, and emotions conveyed through verbal cues will enable you to grasp the deeper meaning behind the words. Predicting and anticipating information is another crucial aspect of listening comprehension. By engaging in exercises that require you to predict and anticipate based on context and prior knowledge, you will sharpen your ability to make educated guesses and use clues to anticipate the content of the listening material. Using context clues and identifying topic sentences will aid in predicting the direction of conversations or lectures, enhancing your overall comprehension. Recognizing the organization of a listening passage and identifying discourse markers are essential skills for understanding the structure and flow of the material. Through dedicated exercises, you will learn to identify transitions, signposts, and other markers that indicate the organization of the listening material. This awareness of organization will help you better comprehend the content and extract relevant information. Developing the ability to listen for specific information is crucial in real-world situations. Exercises focusing on this skill will improve your capacity to listen for specific details like dates, numbers, and names. Strategies such as listening for keywords and utilizing visual aids like graphs or charts will support your comprehension. Taking advantage of repetition and paraphrasing in the listening material will ensure accurate understanding and retention of specific information. To prepare you for real-world scenarios, we will engage in exercises that expose you to different accents and speeds of speech. This will enhance your listening comprehension in diverse situations. By learning strategies for adjusting to different accents and recognizing variations in pronunciation, intonation, and rhythm, you will be equipped to navigate through any English-speaking environment with confidence. Active listening and focusing on key words and phrases will help you overcome the challenges presented by accents and speed. As we wrap up this subchapter, it is essential to review and assess your progress in listening comprehension. We will provide exercises that allow you to reflect on your learning journey and evaluate your strengths and areas for improvement. Self-assessment tools, such as quizzes or reflection questions, will enable you to gain insights into your progress. With these insights, you can create a personalized study plan to focus on areas that need further development and continue to enhance your listening skills. By investing time and effort in improving your listening skills, you are setting yourself up for success in your English language learning journey. The exercises and strategies presented in this subchapter will guide you on the path to mastering listening comprehension, helping you become a confident and effective communicator in English. Practicing with authentic listening materials. Introduction and context. As an English learner, one of the most effective ways to improve your listening skills is by practicing with authentic listening materials. These materials, which include podcasts, movies, and news broadcasts, provide valuable exposure to real-life language and offer numerous benefits for language learning. When it comes to learning a new language, exposure to authentic language is crucial. While textbooks and language courses are helpful, they often present scripted dialogues and controlled language that may not reflect the way people actually speak in real-life situations. Authentic listening materials, on the other hand, expose you to natural language, informal expressions, and various accents and speech patterns. In this subchapter, we will explore the world of podcasts, movies, and news broadcasts as examples of authentic listening materials. We will discuss the importance of using these materials for language practice and provide tips for effective utilization. Defining terms. Before we dive deeper into the topic, it's important to define some key terms that will be used throughout this subchapter. Authentic listening materials refer to any form of audio or video content that is produced for native speakers, such as podcasts, movies, and news broadcasts. These materials are considered authentic because they provide a realistic representation of how the language is used in real-life contexts. Podcasts are audio programs that cover a wide range of topics and are available for free or through subscription services. Movies, on the other hand, are films that can be watched with subtitles or without them, depending on your language proficiency level. News broadcasts are television or radio programs that deliver the latest news and current affairs. These terms are relevant to language learning because they expose learners to natural language, help improve listening skills, and provide opportunities for vocabulary expansion and cultural understanding. Objectives and scope. The main goal of this subchapter is to explore the benefits of practicing with authentic listening materials and provide practical tips for effective utilization. By the end of this subchapter, you will have a clear understanding of the advantages of using podcasts, movies, and news broadcasts for language practice and be equipped with strategies to make the most of these materials. Throughout this subchapter, we will cover a wide range of topics, including the benefits of using podcasts, movies, and news broadcasts for language practice. We will discuss how these materials can improve comprehension, expand vocabulary, and expose learners to different accents and speech patterns. Additionally, we will explore strategies for selecting appropriate materials, developing effective listening strategies, building vocabulary, improving pronunciation and intonation, and overcoming common challenges that learners may face. Benefits of practicing with authentic listening materials. One of the key benefits of using authentic listening materials for language learning is improved comprehension. Unlike scripted dialogues in textbooks, authentic materials provide a realistic representation of how people speak in real-life situations. This exposure to natural language helps learners develop their listening skills and become more comfortable understanding spoken English. In addition to improved comprehension, practicing with authentic listening materials also helps expand vocabulary. By exposing learners to a variety of words, phrases, and idioms in context, these materials contribute to a deeper understanding of the language. Learners can pick up new vocabulary organically, making it easier to remember and use in their own conversations. Moreover, authentic listening materials offer exposure to different accents and speech patterns. This exposure is invaluable for learners who may encounter a variety of accents in real-life situations. By listening to podcasts, movies, and news broadcasts, learners can familiarize themselves with different accents and improve their overall understanding of English. Overall, practicing with authentic listening materials is a valuable way to enhance listening skills and improve overall language proficiency. These materials provide a bridge between textbook learning and real-life language use, giving learners the opportunity to engage with the language in a meaningful way. Choosing appropriate authentic listening materials. When selecting authentic listening materials, it's important to consider your level of proficiency, interests, and learning goals. Materials that are too difficult may be discouraging, while materials that are too easy may not provide enough challenge. Finding the right balance is key to effective language practice. To find a variety of authentic listening materials, you can explore different genres of podcasts, movies with subtitles, and news broadcasts in various languages. Podcasts cover a wide range of topics, from news and politics to entertainment and personal development. By choosing podcasts that align with your interests, you can stay engaged and motivated throughout your language learning journey. Movies offer a visual and auditory experience, making them an excellent resource for language practice. You can watch movies with subtitles in your native language or in English, depending on your language proficiency level. This allows you to follow the plot while also exposing you to natural language and pronunciation. News broadcasts are another valuable resource for practicing listening skills. They provide up-to-date information on current events and offer a chance to familiarize yourself with the language used in news reporting. You can find news broadcasts in various languages, allowing you to explore different cultures and perspectives. By selecting authentic listening materials that align with your interests and learning goals, you can make your language practice more enjoyable and effective. Developing effective listening strategies. To make the most of your practice with authentic listening materials, it's important to develop effective listening strategies. Active listening is a key strategy that involves focusing your attention on the material, taking notes, and actively engaging with the content. This helps improve comprehension and retention of information. Taking notes while listening can be a useful technique for capturing key points, new vocabulary, and important details. This allows you to review the material later and reinforce your understanding. Additionally, listening for specific information, such as dates, names, or main ideas, can help you develop your listening skills and become more adept at extracting relevant information from spoken English. Regular practice and engagement with authentic materials are also crucial for improving listening skills. By dedicating consistent time to listening practice, you can train your ears to recognize different accents and speech patterns, as well as become more familiar with the rhythm and intonation of the language. By implementing these strategies and making listening practice a regular part of your language learning routine, you can significantly improve your listening skills and overall language proficiency. Building vocabulary through authentic listening materials. Authentic listening materials provide an excellent opportunity to expand your vocabulary and improve language usage. By listening to native speakers in natural conversations or dialogues, you can pick up new words, phrases, and idioms in context. When using authentic listening materials to build vocabulary, it's helpful to focus on the meaning and usage of new words rather than memorizing them out of context. By encountering words in their natural settings, you develop a deeper understanding of how they are used and can use them more accurately in your own conversations. Additionally, using contextual clues and listening for collocations, or words that commonly occur together, can help you decipher the meaning of unfamiliar vocabulary. This allows you to infer the meaning of new words based on the surrounding language and improves your ability to understand and use them correctly. Overall, authentic listening materials provide a rich source of vocabulary that can greatly enhance your language skills. By actively engaging with these materials and focusing on vocabulary expansion, you can accelerate your language learning journey. Improving pronunciation and intonation. Practicing with authentic listening materials is also beneficial for improving pronunciation and intonation. By listening to native speakers and mimicking their speech patterns and rhythm, you can develop a more natural and accurate pronunciation. To improve pronunciation, it's important to pay attention to the sounds, stress, and rhythm of the language. By listening to how native speakers articulate different sounds and syllables, you can train your own mouth muscles to produce these sounds accurately. Mimicking native speakers' speech patterns and rhythm can help you develop a more natural cadence and intonation in your own speech. Additionally, shadowing, or repeating what you hear as you listen to authentic materials, can be a powerful technique for improving pronunciation and intonation. By actively engaging with the material and imitating the speaker, you can develop a better sense of the language's rhythm and flow. Overcoming challenges in practicing with authentic listening materials. Practicing with authentic listening materials can come with its own set of challenges. Learners may encounter fast-paced speech, unfamiliar vocabulary, or difficulty understanding different accents. However, with the right strategies and mindset, these challenges can be overcome. One effective strategy for overcoming challenges is repeated listening. By listening to the same material multiple times, you can gradually familiarize yourself with the vocabulary, accents, and speech patterns. This repetition helps train your ears to recognize and understand the language more easily. Using subtitles or transcripts can also be helpful when facing challenges in understanding authentic materials. Subtitles provide visual cues that aid in comprehension, while transcripts allow you to follow along and read along with the spoken language. These tools can be used as a reference to clarify any unfamiliar vocabulary or sentence structures. Moreover, focusing on specific aspects of the material, such as listening for keywords or phrases, can help overcome challenges in understanding. By breaking down the material into smaller, manageable parts, you can develop a better understanding of the overall content. Monitoring progress and assessing proficiency. To track your progress and assess your proficiency in listening skills, it's important to engage in regular evaluation and self-assessment. There are various tools and resources available that can help you measure your listening proficiency and identify areas for improvement. One way to monitor progress is through self-assessment. Set specific goals for your listening practice and regularly evaluate your performance against these goals. You can use a checklist or rubric to track your progress and identify areas that need further development. Additionally, online language proficiency tests or assessments can provide an objective measure of your listening skills. These tests often include listening comprehension exercises that assess your ability to understand spoken English in various contexts. By taking these tests periodically, you can gauge your progress and identify specific areas that may require more attention. By monitoring your progress and regularly assessing your listening proficiency, you can stay motivated and focused on improving your skills. Tips for effective utilization of authentic listening materials. To maximize the benefits of practicing with authentic listening materials, it's important to adopt effective study habits and techniques. Here are some practical tips to help you make the most of your language practice. 1. Set clear goals. Define what you want to achieve with your listening practice and set specific, measurable goals. Whether it's improving comprehension, expanding vocabulary, or developing better pronunciation, having clear objectives will help you stay focused and motivated. 2. Create a structured study plan. Develop a study plan that includes dedicated time for listening practice. Set aside regular intervals of time each day or week to engage with authentic materials and stick to your schedule. 3. Seek opportunities for real-life language practice. Look for opportunities to practice your listening skills in real-life situations. Engage in conversations with native speakers, participate in language exchange programs, or join language clubs and communities to further enhance your listening abilities. Conclusion. In conclusion, practicing with authentic listening materials is a valuable strategy for improving your English listening skills and overall language proficiency. By exposing yourself to real-life language, you can develop better comprehension, expand your vocabulary, and improve your pronunciation and intonation. By selecting appropriate materials, developing effective listening strategies, and actively engaging with the content, you can accelerate your language learning journey. Overcoming challenges and monitoring your progress will further enhance your listening skills and help you achieve your language goals. Incorporating authentic listening materials into your language practice is not only beneficial, but essential for achieving fluency. By immersing yourself in the language through podcasts, movies, and news broadcasts, you can bridge the gap between classroom learning and real-life language use. So, start exploring podcasts, movies, and news broadcasts today, and watch your listening skills soar to new heights. Happy listening! Seeking opportunities for real-life listening practice. As an English learner, it is crucial to recognize the importance of real-life listening practice in improving your language skills. In this subchapter, I aim to provide you with guidance on actively seeking opportunities for real-life listening practice. Throughout this subchapter, I will conduct a thorough literature review to support the recommendations I provide. Engaging in real-life listening practice offers numerous benefits for English learners. Firstly, it greatly enhances listening comprehension skills. By exposing yourself to authentic conversations, you will become more attuned to the natural flow of the language, various accents, and different speaking styles. Additionally, real-life listening practice helps improve pronunciation as you familiarize yourself with the nuances and intonations of native speakers. Overall, this practice contributes to developing language fluency and the ability to understand and communicate effectively in various contexts. These benefits are well supported by relevant studies and research, which I will delve into further. Now that we understand the benefits, let's explore the different types of real-life listening opportunities that English learners can seek. These opportunities can include attending social events, joining conversation groups, or participating in language exchange programs. Each type of opportunity offers unique benefits, such as exposure to different topics of conversation, cultural insights, and the chance to interact with native English speakers. By diversifying your real-life listening experiences, you can expand your language skills in a more holistic manner. But how do you find these real-life listening opportunities? In this paragraph, I will provide you with practical tips to actively search for such opportunities. You can start by exploring online platforms or community notice boards that advertise language exchange events or conversation groups. Additionally, consider reaching out to local language schools, as they may organize conversation clubs or provide information about community events. Joining social clubs or organizations related to your interests can also open doors to real-life listening practice. When approaching native English speakers, remember to be respectful and polite, and don't hesitate to initiate conversations. Building connections and actively seeking opportunities will greatly enhance your learning journey. While real-life listening practice is incredibly beneficial, it can come with its fair share of challenges. Accents, slang, and fast-paced conversations can make understanding difficult at times. However, I will provide you with strategies and tips to overcome these challenges. Practicing active listening, which involves focusing on the speaker, taking notes, and asking for clarification when needed, can significantly improve your comprehension skills. Don't be afraid to ask for repetition or ask the speaker to slow down. These proactive steps will help you navigate through challenging listening situations with confidence. Building confidence in real-life listening situations is essential for your overall progress. Start by engaging in low-pressure environments, such as one-on-one conversations or small group discussions. This will allow you to gradually increase your exposure to more challenging listening situations. As you gain confidence, you can venture into larger social gatherings or events where multiple conversations are taking place simultaneously. The key is to take small steps and gradually push yourself out of your comfort zone. To make the most out of real-life listening practice, it is crucial to develop effective listening skills. In this paragraph, I will introduce techniques and strategies that can enhance your listening comprehension. Note-taking is a valuable skill that helps you capture important points and details during conversations. Predicting content based on context clues can also improve your ability to follow along with the conversation. By actively focusing on the context, gestures, and facial expressions, you can better understand the speaker's intended meaning. These techniques have been proven effective in numerous studies, which I will discuss further. Real-life listening practice not only helps improve language skills, but also contributes to expanding your vocabulary. Exposing yourself to natural conversations and authentic language use introduces you to new words and phrases. During real-life listening practice, make a habit of jotting down unfamiliar vocabulary and looking up their meanings later. This active engagement with vocabulary will not only enhance your language proficiency, but also deepen your understanding of how words are used in different contexts. Beyond language acquisition, real-life listening practice offers additional benefits in terms of cultural and social learning. Engaging in conversations with native English speakers provides valuable insights into different cultures and social norms. By immersing yourself in these experiences, you will enhance your cross-cultural communication skills, which are essential in today's globalized world. In conclusion, actively seeking opportunities for real-life listening practice is an invaluable complement to formal language learning. Throughout this subchapter, I have highlighted the importance of this practice and provided you with tips, strategies, and techniques to maximize its benefits. I encourage you to apply these recommendations and take action towards enhancing your English listening skills. By embracing real-life listening opportunities, you will undoubtedly accelerate your language learning journey.
Thank you for being part of this week's podcast with Maestro Sersea, where English learners worldwide learn American English. I will return with another educational podcast for American English learners in about a week. Until then, if you'd like to access my weekly newsletter and other educational offerings, feel free to visit www.sersea.com. That's www.sersea.com. Thank you. See you soon.